Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Rob's Movie Reviews. I'd like to start out real quick with this video by saying that this will be my last YouTube video. From this point forward, all of my videos will be exclusively uploaded to Bitchute. I've decided to switch over. I've been on Bitchute for a while, but I've decided to make that my only format. I have some issues with YouTube that I don't really feel like going into, but let's just say that I don't. I no longer want to create content for YouTube, so this will be my last video. With that being said, the movie I'd like to discuss this time is a 1983 Warner Brothers release based off of a very popular 1960s television show, Twilight Zone, the movie. I really enjoyed this film. There are some things about it that I think could have been better, but for the most part, I found it very entertaining, very enjoyable. The film stars Dan Aykroyd, Scatman Crothers, John Lithgow, Vic Morey, Kathleen Quinlan, Kevin McCarthy, and just so many others. The list is too long to sit here and just name them all off. But the movie is made up of three remakes of original Twilight Zone episodes, and then one original story that was written by John Landis. He also directed that segment of the film, as well as the opening prologue and the opening segment and the closing segment. But the other segments, there was a segment called Kick the Can. There's a segment called It's a Good Life. Both of those are original TV show episode remakes, as well as Nightmare at 20,000 Feet. The only original one, like I said, written and directed by John Landis, was called Time Out. That's the episode that starred Vic Morey. And sadly, that was the segment of the film that really gave the movie a lot of notoriety before it was ever released, because during the filming of that segment, there was a helicopter crash that killed the actor Vic Morey and two young Vietnamese actors. And it was very sad and very tragic, and it surrounded the movie with a lot of controversy. But they moved forward. They finished doing the film. It was released, and it was a commercially successful film. The box office for the movie, well, let me start. The budget for the movie was $10 million. It did 42 million at the box office, so it was a pretty commercially successful film. Uh, the acting in the movie is outstanding. The segments, like I said, three of the four are actually really good. One's a little slow and drags, and that's the Kick the Can segment. It stars Scatman Crothers, and it does get good in the latter half of it, but the first 10-15 minutes is a little bit of a bore, but then it does get much more entertaining and interesting once you get past that point. It's a wonderful film. If you're a fan of the Twilight Zone, you should love this movie. If you haven't seen it already, you really got to check this movie out. Like I said, so many great people in it. John Lithgow, he reprises the role played by William Shatner in the original television episode version of Nightmare at 20,000 Feet. Uh, uh, Actor that was in one of the original Twilight Zone episodes, Hal Mummy, no, Billy Mummy, who played the little boy with the psychic, incredible mind powers in the episode It's a Good Life. He does a cameo in the segment It's a Good Life in this film. It's a wonderful movie. It's well rounded. It's entertaining. They have Burgess Meredith doing the narration that Rod Serling would normally be doing. Of course, he was dead by the time this film was made and couldn't be a part of it. But Burgess Meredith really carries it well. He does a great job. It's a good movie. It's a fun watch. And if you're a fan of the old Twilight Zone TV show, I don't think you'll be disappointed with this movie at all. It pays a lot of tribute and respect to the original series. So, with that, I'm going to wrap up this week's review. Once again, this will be my last YouTube video. I am going to go exclusively on Bitchute, starting with my next review. So, I hope you've enjoyed me here on YouTube. Follow me over to Bitchute if you want to continue watching my videos. And until next time, you all take care.